Okay, students, next I want to discuss with you the topic of endorsement, which also I have shared with you with the YouTube video. But to explain the concept and all other forthcoming topics, you need to understand this scenario, which I am going to explain to you through this example. I am taking the example of bills of exchange, and in which case we have three parties, as you know: drawer, drawee and payee. In my example, Arun is drawer, who's ordering the drawee Reena to make a payment on a due date to a payee called Sanvi. Now payee in this case could also have been the drawer himself, but the drawer has ordered the drawee to make payment to the payee Sanvi. Now let me tell you the concept of holder or holder in due course here. So in this case, payee is Sanvi, and the first holder of any bill of exchange is the payee itself. So in this case, Sanvi is the first holder, and if Sanvi, in addition to being a holder, has got this instrument for some valuable consideration, means uh, drawer Arun has to get some money from Sanvi, and he has to pay some money to Sanvi. Some amount is due towards Sanvi from Arun, and for that amount due, Arun has given this instrument to Sanvi as pay. So Sanvi has become the payee for consideration, and this person got the instrument before the due date of this instrument, and Arun's title was absolutely clear, good title was there. So in this case, Sanvi is holder as well as she is holder in due course also. So from here we can understand that payee is the first holder of any instrument, and the first endorsement means the transfer to the next person. The first endorsement is always done by the payee. So the first endorser will always be the payee, because the first recipient of the instrument is the payee himself, and if he wants to retain, he has two options. Payee has two options. In this case, in my example, Sanvi is payee, so Sanvi has two options. Sanvi can either retain this bill of exchange with herself till the due date and collect the payment on this instrument, or she can endorse or transfer this instrument to anybody else before the maturity, before the due date. So in case Sanvi does this, she does the first endorsement. If she chooses to endorse it and not to retain it herself, now she has to make some payment to Janvi. Instead of giving her cash, she handed over this instrument to Janvi and she endorsed it. So endorsement, I hope you understand, endorsement here means when the instrument was an order instrument, then the person who has to transfer that instrument, that person has to put the name of the endorsee or the recipient on the back of the instrument and then sign it, and then to deliver that instrument. So in this case, Sanvi becomes the endorser and Janvi becomes the endorsee, right? So now because Janvi has become endorsee, so now she is entitled to receive the payment on due date. So that way she also becomes the holder of this instrument currently. Now again, Janvi has two options. She can either retain this instrument and collect the money herself on the due date, or she can also endorse it further to anybody else. And now in this my example, Janvi has endorsed it to Manvi. So now Janvi becomes the endorser and Manvi becomes the endorsee. And now Manvi is also the holder and she is entitled to receive it on the due date. Now let me show you how will this endorsement appear on the instrument. Now first holder was Janvi. She handed over to Sanvi, right? And then Sanvi handed over to next person, Manvi. So Sanvi endorsed to Manvi and put her signature. Then next, she endorsed to Harshita. Manvi endorsed to Harshita and she put her signatures. Now in this case, you can see